revealed through Toy Plus's website, we got a scan from Figure King magazine of now finally what looks like the prototype of what is going to be our generation selects, whatever you want to call it, Snaptrap from the Seacons. And this looks pretty good. I like it a lot. It's what's interesting about it is if you're someone who owns the original Seacon, specifically Snaptrap, you could kind of see how they changed up the transformation a little bit to make use of like how like, you know, the chest transforms and where the legs go, especially like the old Snaptrap toy. You know, it was kind of like Beast Wars Razor Beast, where the legs were just kind of on the back and you just kind of have to just leave them there. This makes good use of everything. You even see the combiner pieces, how they could still stick on the robot mode and not be in the way, again, like the original toy kind of was just there. So really cool stuff. It comes with his sword, which is good news because the sword was a very key piece in the combiner afterwards. So especially with Piranacon, and it makes me go like, maybe we're probably going to get a combiner team afterwards. It looks like if you look at the knees, you could see the joints where it slides in for the combiners. So there's a possibility down the line. But what's interesting is that, like we said before, this is something that, at least in my opinion, if you do the Seacons, it's something that's better for a box set because there's not a lot of color variety between them.
That's true.
But it really makes me wonder, like, I don't know how they're going to do this. Like, 'cause so far this seems like a Japanese thing right now. This could be an American retail thing, and maybe when it gets released in American retail, it'll be a box set. A good example of that was like when we got Lio Kaiser. He was a box set here. He wasn't sold individually. And Lio Kaiser was one of those that, you know, there is variety among the members. You know, they each have their own unique color and their unique alt modes. Like one is a tank that's yellow, one is a jet that's blue, you know, so at least there's some kind of variety there. But I guess they just, you know, there wasn't enough waves to release a whole wave of Lio Kaiser limbs, so they just did a box set. And so it's the same thing here, where I think a box set would be the best place for this. And I mean, it wouldn't be like in the past, like I think the last time we really got these characters in a mainstream way was Big Bad Toy Store did a reissue of them. And the reissue was done in a slightly off G1 colors. Like it's the G1 colors, but I guess more salmon. Like I don't know how to describe it, but it was a little more off from the pinks. And it was done in a box set. You know, it was a G1 reissue, and it was done in a box set. And then before that, the Transformer Collector Club did a repaint of them. And again, it was a box set. So like these characters, it to me, it benefits more from being a box set. If I remember correctly, even the Beast Wars second repaint, which was King Poseidon, was a box set. So it's just, and by the way, King Poseidon could be a repaint of this character afterward if needed, if they want to do a Beast Wars 2nd or Beast Wars 2 homage with this mold afterwards, if they want to get a second run out of it. But, you know, and then you get a female character out of it too if we get that. But the point is that this is something, it's cool. It's cool. I'm really happy that this is happening. We could finish up our Scramble City combiners in a lot of ways. But at the same time, it's like how they're going to release the full team is going to be very crucial in a retail success, because I can't see individual members of this being sold individually. It just will not work out in any shape or form. That'll be like if they manage to do that, like it's going to shelf warm like crazy. Like we're going to have like people complaining, oh, every time I go to Walmart or Toys R Us, all I see is Seacon members, the sea of pink, the sea of pink, the sea of, I don't know. So like a box set would be wise, you know, maybe like, you know, 3 per case, like always. And it'll be targeted at that audience that really wants to have that. And that'll be it, you know, mass retail, whatever it will be. God, what were the box set prices? I think they were like $100 Canadian at one point.
Maybe.
Yeah. So whatever it is, American. But yeah, I dig this a lot. This is really cool. And it gives us hope for maybe some more combiners in the future through the Generation Select line.